I hope you can understand me. I am Australian. I will speak English. Please forgive me. Screens are over there. Could you show me the screens, please? Anybody? There's supposed to be a giant space dinosaur up there. So, anytime. There we go. All right. This is called an ONOS. This is Natural Selection 2. This is our Dreamhack only trailer. Yeah. Please enjoy. Dreamhack, I only have 15 minutes to talk to you about Natural Selection 2, but that doesn't mean I can't take some time for a little bit of a story, and I need you to use your imagination here. I need you to imagine that you're playing StarCraft, and that you're a Marine in StarCraft, and that someone gives you an order in StarCraft. What do? You follow that order. You have no choice. You are computer controlled. Now I want you to imagine that you're playing Counter-Strike. You're playing on DE Dust. You need to defuse the bomb. You don't know where the enemy is. What if someone could look down on you, tell you what the strategy options were, tell you what was going on in the rest of the map? You don't need to imagine. That's the concept behind Natural Selection 2. This is a sequel to a Half-Life 1 mod, played way back in 2002, had 300,000 players. I was 12 years old when it launched, but hey, it was still a lot of fun. The idea behind Natural Selection 2 is we combine shooter with strategy. So looking down on this screenshot right now, it looks a lot like an RTS. It looks a lot like StarCraft. There's explosions. You can see there's stuff to research on the lower right. There's a mini-map on the lower left. But all those units you see in that screenshot, that flying thing, that, what else have we got there? There's that giant space dinosaur, the ONOS, there. All those units are real people playing the game. This is StarCraft, where the Terran and the Zerg are real players. Each team, and we can go up to 16 versus 16, has one commander. And that commander looks down in RTS view. Everyone else plays in first-person shooter. Now, I mentioned the Terran Zerg thing. Well, without pushing it too far, we also use asymmetrical sides. When it comes to real-time strategy versus first-person shooter, this is a tough way to do it. We have two completely asymmetrical sides, the alien Kara and the human Marine. Each of them is player-controlled, each of them has that RTS commander, but both of them play completely differently. And because I've only got 15 minutes, I can't show you all the aliens. Suffice to say, there's a whole bunch of them. They're all customizable. They're all completely different. They all play completely different. But right now, I'll just show you a little piece of the asymmetry, something that the aliens do that the Marines can't, just because it's kind of cool. I like it. I'm going to try and alt-tab into the game now, live on stage. So let's see if this works. Hey, it does. So I'm actually playing this right now with a touchpad, so don't hate me if I'm terrible. I'm playing as a skulk right now. I'm running around in a generator room, climbing the walls and stuff. All good fun. You can see there's a hive there. This is an alien base. Now, something the aliens do that the Marines can't. I'm going to run over to this structure over here. I'm going to take some chomps on it. And I can cut the power out. I can make the room completely dark. And then I can watch the Marines in the dark. So this is the kind of total asymmetry we're going for with this game to make the both sides awesome to play. Because we came from modding, we want to stay true to modding. We don't believe we're the best game developers in the world. In fact, there's only 7 of us in the office in San Francisco, so we definitely don't think we're the best game developers in the world. We think some of the best games that have ever been made have been mods. Counter-Strike, Dota come to mind as 2 games that were mods and have become huge. With Natural Selection 2, we want to make modding absolutely central to the game. You can take our game, you can rip it off our engine, you can do whatever you want with it. And I bet you think, well, that's great. You're telling me on stage with a PowerPoint presentation, prove it. Prove that this game is moddable. All right. A lot of games talk about their source code like it's a secret. But right here on stage, if my Alt-Tab works, you're looking at the source code to Natural Selection 2. I've just opened it up out of my Natural Selection 2 folder. It's in Notepad. It's right there. Anyone can edit it. Anyone can do whatever the hell they want with it. It ships with the game. It's yours to play with. That's how serious we are about modding, because that's where we come from. Oh boy. This is what I get for Alt-Tabbing live on stage. All right. So I've been talking a lot. There's been a couple of screenshots. Now I want to take you through a playthrough of Natural Selection 2, an example of some of the play you might experience in this game. It's going to be mostly from the Marine side. Remember, the alien side is totally different. We'll see a little bit of them too. I'm going to try and comment over the top of it. Hopefully it won't be too loud to hear me. What you have here is a Marine getting into a command station. At the start of the game, this is how one player enters real-time strategy mode and starts looking down on the map, Command and Conquer style. We've got 3 Marines there. I'm going to give them an order to move in to this terminal building on this map we just released actually yesterday. It's called Docking. Now let's see it from the Marine perspective, just to drive home that point that both these players are playing in the same game. That Marine receives a waypoint. He can then follow it. But hey, I'm a real player. I don't have to obey my orders directly. And in fact, I'm just going to look around a bit, run around a bit before I run into this tunnel. But there they are. That's Red Squad coming in. Commander, like in most RTS games, can build structures. For example, he's building a prototype lab there, give access to jetpacks and some other cool stuff. And meanwhile, giving an order to go and collect some resources. Because you need to collect resources. That's how you get units, structures, abilities, upgrades, evolutions, technology in this game. I'm going to follow that order, but beforehand, I'm going to buy my own weaponry. Imagine a Marine in Command and Conquer that can buy his own gun. That's what you are in Natural Selection 2. You can choose what you use. I'm choosing to have some mines, and I'm going to go out here and try and secure this resource node with Red Squad. The commander's dropping that resource point now.
Objective completed.
And I'm going to run around and place some mines in there because, hey, you can guess, it's staged. I'm on stage. We're going to have an alien attack at some point here to show what that looks like, given that our trailer was absolute chaos. And this is combat. And the important thing to remember during this fight is that someone's looking down on you. The whole time, the whole battle, the commander can work with his troops, his or her troops. He or she can drop med packs, ammunition packs, weapons, can give them orders, fall back, retreat, defend, hold, push forward, etc., etc. So that whole experience on the ground is totally tied in to what the commander is doing above you. And when the battle's over, the commander can give the order to retreat. And hey, if I was a commander and I just got attacked and I was trying to gather resources, I want to find those aliens and I want to kill all of them. So that's what this Marine team is going to try and do now, retreating back to base where, as you remember at the start, we built some buildings. We built a prototype lab. And that's going to give access to some weapons. Jetpack. How about a flamethrower? You can't have an Alien vs. Marine game without a flamethrower. That would just be sacrilege. But first, we're going to watch that from the Alien perspective, just to give you an idea, because this is the Marine perspective mostly. So I just want to prove that it is a completely different experience, running all over the walls. And you literally see through your mouth. We did that because if you just put someone in a mouth, they know what to do, and this guy just wants to bite everything. So going back to the Marine side, I'm going to run back, and I'm going to get that jetpack and that flamethrower. So there's a diverse array of weapons available for the Marine side, just as there's a diverse variety of aliens available on the alien side, and evolutions. So I've bought that jetpack from that prototype lab. I'm going to buy this flamethrower from the armory, and now I'm going to go and try and kick some alien ass. We're building a phase gate. This is another structure that an alien commander could drop. That phase gate is going to allow me to travel over to the other side of docking, this map. You'll notice that it's all green and infested over here. As the aliens take over areas, their infestation grows and it infests whatever area they are in. So if you're a Marine, or you're a Marine commander trying to give orders to a Marine, you're going to be able to see that that area is alien. You know that the aliens are there. And if you are an alien, it's going to give you some buffs. It's going to give you some advantages in combat against these Marines as they try to find the alien hive, which no doubt they will soon. So again, everything these Marines do on the ground is being watched from above. They're being supported, they're being ordered, med packs, ammo packs, etc. In this case, I've been given an attack order. You can see it on the left-hand side of my screen, so I'm ignoring these alien structures, going straight past them into generator room where my objective is, like a good little soldier. And in there, we're going to find some nasty aliens. So that's what it looks like from the commander's view as all the weapons start going off. And from my view, with my flamethrower and my jetpack, I'm going to fly up, start flaming some stuff, try and kill something. But as everyone in the Natural Selection 2 beta knows, I'm a terrible player, so I got killed after about 60 seconds there. So that's a playthrough of Natural Selection 2. That's a rough idea of what this game is about, that relationship between real-time player and first-person player. Now, this game is in beta right now. We're trying to launch at the end of summer. You'll notice it said coming this summer at the start of the trailer. We're looking for end of August, early September. I mentioned that there are only 7 or 8 people in our office. That's true. This entire game engine was built by 8 dudes. And because we're in beta, and because this is Dreamhack, we thought that some of you might want some beta keys. So the first person to type those into their computer right now and go to that link is going to get access to the NS2 beta. I tried posting these on Facebook once, and they were gone in like 3/7 of a second. So it'd be interesting to see how fast these go. You can get into the beta if you want, but more importantly, the full game will be released at the end of summer. So that's the time to wait for. That's what to wait for when the game will be finished, because right now, if you get into the NS2 beta, you get to see a game being built from the inside. You get to see the bugs, the performance problems, the balance issues. You get to see what a game looks like before most people get to see it. So you can get into it if you want to at naturalselection2.com, or if you're one of the people that just grab one of those keys. So that's a brief rundown of Natural Selection 2, guys. Thank you so much for having us here. This is the first time Natural Selection 2 has ever been presented live anywhere. So thank you, Dreamhack, for allowing us to come by. If you want to know more about this game or watch it be developed until it comes out at the end of summer, you can check out naturalselection2.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter, of course, because that's where all the cool kids are, and so that's where we are as well. Dreamhack, thank you for having us, and hope to see you in some Natural Selection 2 servers in future.